Hey guys, I hope you're doing well. I just want to take a few minutes and go over your written assignment that is due at the end of the year. So let me just pull up your course outline. You can find the directions and the questions in your syllabus, but I just wanted to take a few minutes and review those. So your written assignment, again, is due at the end of the year. I'll go over or I'll post something on the announcement board in terms of how you will submit that and by what day, in terms of just a reminder. But the written assignment simply just asks you to write and submit a paper that identifies and demonstrates your application of the various aspects of IO psychology as studied throughout the course. The paper should include the following 6 sections and demonstrate application of the course material. So that's really the key word in terms of what you're going to do on this particular paper. So what I mean by that is within these particular questions, it's not only asking you to identify concepts and theories, but most importantly, I'm going to be looking for you to tell me how do you use them, all right, in terms of moving forward. So again, you can find the paper sections in your syllabus. I'm just going to quickly go over these 6 questions. First question, what is IO psychology according to your reading? So obviously, you can kind of give your definition in terms of what IO psychology is, but what would be really good is if you not only gave me the definition in terms of what IO psychology is, but give me maybe an example of how we may utilize IO psychology within today's environment. Second question, what types of job analysis and evaluation methods are employed within organizations according to your reading? So again, pulling from your course materials, I highly encourage you to use your course materials, identify different types of job analysis and via evaluation methods, and not only just identify and describe what they are, but tell me how do we use them, all right, within the field. Third question, what methods and practices does an organization employ in recruiting potential employees? What interview techniques does an organization use in selection of new hires according to your reading? Okay, so again, we're looking at identification, concepts, theories. What is it that we use to recruit employees, and what do we do in terms of interviewing? And again, make sure you don't just identify, but also give good examples of how we may utilize these particular concepts. Fourth question, how does an organization conduct employee evaluations and manage performance according to your reading? So we discussed many different ways in which organizations conduct employee evaluations and manage performance. One that really stands out to me is really a 360 degree performance feedback tool. So again, make sure you don't just identify them, but tell me, how they apply, maybe some pros and cons, for an example. Second to last, what kinds of employee training and or development opportunities do organizations offer according to your reading? And the last one, what methods and practices does an organization employ to increase employee motivation and job satisfaction to your reading? All right. Now, one of the key things that I want to really emphasize is when you answer these questions, please do not have it a free-flowing paper. Okay. What you can do is simply just number one, answer the question. Number two, answer the question. Okay. That way it's easier for you guys and it's easier for me. I'm reading like 35 to 40 of these. So I want to be able to look at your paper very, very quickly. I don't want to have to search for the answer. So simply just 1, 2, 3, and so forth, answer the question. You do not need to cite your answers. Okay. Very often I get students who ask me, how long does this have to be? I don't mean to sound sarcastic, but as long as it takes to answer the question. So good papers that have been handed in to me are a couple pages long. Okay. Some questions are going to take a couple paragraphs. Some questions may take a little bit more. So again, remember, You're not just identifying, but you really want to show good application of the material. And that can be done many different ways. Giving examples of how it's used, talking about the pros and cons of how that particular concept may be, and so forth. You are going to email me your answers via my Cold Pascal email at the end of the year. And your written assignment is due, it looks like the Friday of week 8. Again, I will post on your announcement board an exact day and when that is due. If you guys have any questions, feel free to shoot me an email. Otherwise, I will talk to you guys soon. All right, thank you.